We now invite Venerable Phap Hai to guide us through easing into deep calm, a body-based guided meditation. Please welcome Venerable Phap Hai.
So dear Venerables and dear beloved community, seeing the picture of myself there reminds me of a time that I was asked to lead a conference. And I came to the conference and the organizers looked at the picture and then looked at me and said, "Are you here to replace that person?" I said, "Yes." So I invite you, dear community, to find yourself in a comfortable and alert position. A position that you feel a sense of connection with the earth. You might find that connection through your 2 feet in contact with the ground. You might feel that connection with your body resting on the cushion, your back resting in the back of the chair. And just take a moment to consider all the experiences you've had up until this moment today. And as you do that, allow your eyes to close gently, your hands to rest in your lap. And I invite you to just check in and become aware of how you feel physically and how you feel mentally, emotionally, and however you find yourself at this moment in time. If you find your body open and easeful, if you find your body with some tension and tiredness, if you find your mind and heart open and light, if you find them heavy and constricted, just arrive home to however you find yourself in the here and in the now. One of the most beautiful words in the Pali language is pasadi, which means ease. And often in these words, the very experience is in the sound of the word pasadi, this sense of of letting everything go, of all of our plans, all of our agendas, of needing to change anything, but simply coming home to the experience of our body, of our mind, of this moment just as it is, this sense of putting down all of our baggage. So I invite you, as you settle into this moment, to take a moment to just perhaps reflect on anything you might be carrying and to put it down with that sense of And I invite you to bring a gentle and kind attention to all the sounds that you hear in this moment. Loud sounds, soft sounds. You might be aware of the arising and passing away of sound. You might be aware that you are drawn to some sounds and you find other sounds a little bit irritating, and not being pulled towards some or pushing away others, just present for the whole kaleidoscope of sound. Just taking a few more moments to rest in our awareness of sound. I invite you to bring a gentle and kind attention to the physical sensation of your in-breath and out-breath just as it is. Not changing your breath in any way. If it's short, allowing it to be short. If it's long, allowing it to be long. As we breathe in, just this in-breath. as we breathe out just this out breath. And continuing to be gently aware of our in-breath and out-breath, I invite you to bring your attention to the parts of your body that you're experiencing the most sensation in this moment. For many of us, this will be the weight of our body on the chair, our feet on the floor, our back resting in the back of the chair, perhaps our arms in our lap, our hands resting in each other. Just taking a moment to explore the sensations on the surface of your skin, to allow your body to reveal itself to you through sensation. You might also become aware of the sensation on the parts of your skin that are exposed to the air, perhaps the cool air of the air conditioning, perhaps the warmth of your clothes, the sensation of clothes on your skin. You might also become aware of the temperatures of different parts of your body. And as you do so, I invite you to bring a gentle awareness to any internal sensations that you're aware of. Perhaps the air in your sinuses, perhaps your tongue in your mouth, perhaps your windpipe, your lungs, your abdomen rising and falling. For some of us who are a little bit more sensitive, we might even be aware of the pulsation of the circulation flowing through our veins. As we continue to be aware of our body through sensation, I invite you to zoom in your attention, to bring attention to your breath to the forefront, bringing the kind of attention you'd bring to meeting a dearly beloved friend you haven't met for a long time. With mindfulness, when it's applied correctly, there's always an energy of curiosity. So engaging mindfulness with our breath or with our feelings and so on, or mindfulness of the body, is not a passive process, but an active process of curiosity, engagement, and exploration. So we become interested in this natural process of breathing. So as we breathe in, I invite you to become aware of the whole cascade of sensation on an in-breath from the tip of your nose all the way through your sinuses, the back of your throat, down your windpipe, your lungs, to your abdomen rising, and then on an out-breath, the whole cascade of sensations from that first moment of an out-breath to that last moment when our breath rejoins the air. As I breathe in, there's just this in-breath. As I breathe out, there's just this out-breath. As I breathe in, I'm aware of my in-breath all the way through. As I breathe out, I'm aware of my out-breath all the way through. I'm not running anymore. As I breathe in and breathe out, I breathe in and breathe out a breath of freedom, a breath of liberation. I'm not breathing to become liberated, but I'm experiencing a breath of liberation, a breath of freedom, a breath of ease, right in the here and in the now. I breathe, I sit in such a way that everything I think I need to practice to become is available for me right here in this breath, in this moment, right now. Now, as we come to a completion of our meditation together, I invite you to take a moment to just reflect on any discoveries, any insights that might have arisen during this period of meditation. However this meditation has been for us, we just allow it to be that way, and we celebrate and send some kindness to ourselves for spending this time in cultivating awareness of all the many different places and different things we could be doing. Here we are, cultivating mindfulness, cultivating awareness. This is something to celebrate. So let's take a moment to just rejoice in that action of ourselves and of everybody here. And to also touch into that soft place in our heart that also wishes that those who are experiencing pain and difficulty, war and separation and hunger at this moment in time will also be able to have a moment of peace, a moment of stability, a moment of ease. We just send that intention out, conclude our meditation. And just taking a couple of deep in-breaths and out-breaths to return to a more everyday form of awareness. We might like to flex our hands. You might like to turn our head from side to side. You might like to roll your shoulders. Just opening your eyes and noticing all the forms and colors. Becoming present with all of the friends in Dharma that we're sitting with. We can bring our palms to the level of our heart. We just offer all those that have come before, all those that will come later, a lotus flower of kindness and ease, and a bow. Thank you.